16. I was about to say unlucky for some. That's not what that is. Let's have a look. Let's get one of these. It's time to pick again. You know, it's really nice having this as like the opening every single time. It's just like, oh, I get to pick a thing. Someone's persistent gaze can be felt from the keyhole inside a machine. That sounds creepy. Blood covers the whole floor. Screams echo. People are running away. Did we have this one? I feel like I say that a lot, and some of it will be me not remembering what we've thingied. I think this is the weird one. This is the one that's like a little ball. What's really pitiful is people like you dying to the likes of me. I think we're going to take this one, to be honest, because we've had this one. I think we've had all of these, actually. I think this is maybe the first time we've had all three show up before. Which is interesting. I guess there can't be that many of these, right? Right? There can't be that many. So it's like, we probably will start seeing them over again. But then, see, do I metagame this? This one on the right would be presumably weaker than the one on the left, because I've never seen the one on the left. Right? But then do I want a stronger one, or do I want a weaker one? Because... Right? Does that make sense? You know, like, you can respond. But, like, it makes sense to me that the one on the left, since I've never seen it, must be weaker than the one on the right, because the one on the right I've seen many a time. Although, also, like, I don't think necessarily... I think we're just at the point now where we can get, like, higher level abnormalities. We don't necessarily have to get higher level abnormalities, if that makes sense. I just don't... I don't know if I want the one on the left or the one on the right. I don't want the one in the middle. I know what the one in the middle is. It's some weird little white ball. It looks horrible. I don't like how it looks. I think it looks silly. I remember it being fucking deadly. Oh, do I have the one on the left or the one on the right? The way use the word gaze here makes me think that it's... How do we go for this one? It's time to talk about the second truth. How much do you know about the company? I have met many a manager in my time. I have seen how the company exploited them. Did they tell you that you're special? Pulling the wool over your eyes, filling your ears with lies, saying that you're remarkable and resourceful and that is why you were hired? Don't trust the company. It is a company that everyone desperately wants to work for. I suppose the same kind of desperation led you here. But harvesting energy is only half of the business in this place. Of course, every wing is more than they appear to be. However, this company runs much deeper than one might expect. There was a time when everyone worked hard for the same goal, but we lost integrity along the way, and things went downhill from there. What the company gives you is definitely not a gift. You're not hired because you are a remarkable person. Fucked up. They're still going to be getting all the stuff from that, so we can go here. Do you want to expand the training department and get going with management? It shall be useful, manager. Yeah, let's do that. Hey, we didn't have a little thing with Nazach. We finished his mission, but he didn't Well, I mean, not Nazash, with her. The Hod. Do you want to increase Kirk stats or new things for new hires? We're probably going to hire someone today, so we'll take the increased stats for new hires. And then we'll get the stats last. Oh, we imprinted on the memory repository. At some point, like, that's going to matter, right? Like, I know this game has, like, a boss fight mechanic. Right, we have 20 lob points to spend. Let's hire a new agent. Johnson. Doesn't look like a Johnson. Evangeline. Alina. They all have purple hair. I've noticed there's a lot of purple hairs. Gregory. Yunhu. Naray here is gonna... Yeah, let's hire someone with 2 in every stat. There we go. And then actually, I think what we'll do is we'll strengthen some people. I think genuinely it is just worth cracking a point in temperance for anyone that doesn't have two temp. It's apparently enough to just level everyone. Second point in justice. Jack of all trades. Level up Susan. How many points are we left with? Oh, that was it. That was 0. Perfect. Well, say perfect. I'd like more points, but can't always have what we want, can we? Naray, you need something. Can't just have you wearing nothing. Feels like I'm wearing nothing at all. There you go, you can have a nice print. Whoa, this one requires 3 fortune, 3 justice. Oh, it's this one. Oh, this is really powerful. Well, min and max attack power increased. Say no more. Oh, you've got to have fortitude and justice. Bugger, I didn't realise that. I would have given him justice 3. Okay, well, looks like we're training as far as justice. Which is fine, because yeah, that's fine. Right, we got another one of these. This is pretty good. The people in... We should swap... We should swap for Renze, but... Like, I'm probably not... Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Probably won't be sending Firenze into the magic bullet thing anymore. I guess we could give this gun to someone else. Right, we could give it to, like... Yeah, we could do this and then this. No, we couldn't. Oh, so you... Oh, fuck. So you actually require someone with Temperance 3. If you want to trigger this, you need someone with Fortitude, Justice, and Temperance 3. Interesting, interesting. Good to know. Does Summer have that? No. Azori probably is actually the closest person to having all those requirements though. Actually, hilariously, I think it might be Amber. I mean, obviously discounting. Actually, no, even she doesn't make it. Yeah, I think it genuinely might be Amber. Renze meets like those requirements, but then wait, no, if he meets... Am I stupid? Yes, I am. It's fine. We'll just do this, and then the new guy can get the Christmas weapon. I'm gonna just check that none of these new. Oh, we haven't got any new weapons recently. And then check none of these armors have anything weird. Yeah, I knew that one. I knew that one. No, nothing weird. Okay, and then we didn't have enough key boxes. Don't have enough key boxes for this either. Just get on my thing. And then it's new shit. Yep, here we go. Right. This one is Fortitude. Okay, we need someone with 3 or lower Fortitude, 2 or higher Justice. So someone has to have 3 Justice. Ah, there we go. Someone like Alfie would be good in here. What hammer? Look at that. And then the usual. We send. Who do we send? Oh yeah, we need to have a look at the new thing. Ooh. Don't like that. Let's do some repression on that. Nope, don't press that button. Training coffee on insight already, which is actually half level 4 insight now. Okay, you know what? Yo, Yumi's SP is so hot. Oh, it's basically just a fight. Oh, that's not going well. It's not going well at all. Pressing death to drive. Yeah, that one really badly. That went really badly. That went about as badly as something can go in this game. Well, meanwhile this one went about as well as something can go, so I mean, you know. Swings and roundabouts. We need a lot of these, holy crap. Oh, it's escaped. I don't know how strong it is. What the fuck is that? Hey, this thing's in Limbus as well. This thing's it's a hammer in Limbus from what I remember. What if we sent Azuri to take care of this guy? He's the one that let it out. I'm sorry, little one. It's fucked up that I just don't care about these clerks. Get him. Such a cool animation. Oh, Yumi's dead. Well, there's our retry for the day. I forgot about the whole... This thing's fucked. You know what? that was our unsafe one for the day. Now we just send Buffy in. Instinct. Let's send Nicole. Let's open the instinct that it uses this. I've already forgotten. I think it was this. Ooh, these are very close. How does it that? Sometimes let it work this. Oh, this is still fucked. Less fucked, but still fucked. Oh, Buffy, stop taking damage. Oh, not the yellow, not the yellow. Oh, and this is going so much worse than it went last time. Says, and then immediately it goes slightly okay. Yo, it's a fucking Thanos gauntlet. That's an Aleph level thing. This noise is awful. Well, it's time for the suppression. Don't worry, because this time we actually have people with better weapons. We got Yumi and Nare who can both actually damage it. Like last time where we just like basically were unable to damage it. Don't do that! Don't you dare fire. No, I need you to not fire that gun. Fuck. You didn't even do that much damage. Oh wait, it's not white damage, it is weak against it's black or blue, right? Don't go that way! No, we're not having that. We're not. That's not my fault. We're not. Nare walking the wrong way is not like how that's going down. I would normally accept my mistake there, but that wasn't fair. I know talking about fairness in relation to this game is laughable, but you can see how we're rapidly approaching the point where restarting if something goes wrong is becoming not a viable strategy. See how this is starting to become an issue, because even with our most well-trained people, like 5 is the max a stack can go to, and we're getting to the point where 5 is not good enough to keep an abnormality from freaking the fuck out. This didn't go well with the red or the thingy, so let's try white. It deals red damage, but maybe the insight's good against it. Maybe. Okay, that time that went well. We do have to keep sending people in there, though. Oh, I was wrong. This seems like a relatively weak abnormality, though, at least. So, it's not too bad. Like I say, that one is in Limbus. That one... There's a Faust ID. that uses it. Let's send... Send Barfi. I don't know how much damage she actually took. I assume it's been 30 seconds. It's so hard keeping it in my head, like, the different conditions. So with this guy, like, Justice has to be above 3, but Fortitude has to be below 4. I suppose it doesn't have to be, actually, now I think about it. Like, I could send... Yeah, fuck it. Send Buffy in. Because it only has to not reduce to below 2. Although this does say it reduces, right? It doesn't say how much it lowered by. Oh shit, how many? 2. Oh, someone needs to go pick this up. Dun 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 dun. Susan, go grab that. Okay, right, good to know. It lowers quite a lot. What's it weak against? Oh, it's weak against white damage. I feel like I already knew that. Yeah, I feel like I knew that. I feel like we learned that last time and it was something that I should have remembered. Well, all these guys are dead. At least they look kind of relatively peaceful when they die. Anyway, come on guys. Everyone that deals white damage. It's time. Except for Hannah. This thing. Right, let's start dealing with this. Ah, it's so good that trying to use somebody that's actually good on it is fucking me over. Let's end the colon. These guys do not take very much damage. That was surprisingly fine. I'm thinking this thing's really, really scary, and it just never is. Like... Oh, this seems to be going better. Still not amazingly, but it went better. Oh, just like none of these are very, very good, that's why. Yeah, none of these are particularly great. Okay. So it's either instinct or attachment. Attachment wouldn't be terrible to, like, have someone be, like, get their training in here. Not Amber, actually. Could probably get their training done. So Elfie in here again. A little bit too weak. Then again, I really need to train Zuri Justice. Right, that was like the big thing here is we really need to train his justice. But I don't know what the best thing to do with that is. Same with like these guys' other stats. I don't know. Because also Justice is like the most expensive one to actually level. Oh fuck. He's dead, isn't he? Alfie, no, not like this. Oh, it's like the Crystal Braves all over again. Ah, it's fine. Hey, it's fine. That was very, very close to not being fine. Wait, it didn't go down. I guess it doesn't always go down. It does say on it most of the time goes down, right? Interesting. Really want to send someone in here, but I know that ends badly, so we're not gonna do that. We're gonna actually play it safe for once. I actually hate this ego. Like I'm not a ego. This abnormality. I'm not a fan of this. Like it is being a pain in my ass. The Forsaken Murderer. No wonder you're Forsaken. That's a mouthpiece. The regret thing. Don't want that. Don't like that. Oh yeah, that's what I meant to do. Now everyone's level 4. I can go around and lock the pieces I want on them. Wait. Available to agents higher than level... Oh, higher than level 4. I see now. Right, we really need to train Justice. Is there any... There's none of these. Definitely can't be sent into any of these yellow ones to train Justice. So big blue ones. It would basically just be Scorch Girl, right? Right, that's what we were waiting for, was this to happen. Amber, it's your job to take care of these. These ones, it's a lot easier for people with ranged attacks to take these out. But can't always get what you want. Coffee, you're joining this strike team, and you are joining this strike team. I was about to say we got 3 different strike teams, but we really don't. We got 2 different strike teams and Amber. And then when he's done, we got Zori in here that can head down to this. We need to be careful. I need to not be doing what I'm currently doing. Because, like... Like, these guys can take these things out easily, but like they can also die. Like it's not just free. I mean, it is if you have a... Don't go through that fucking door and start shooting them. I swear to God, where did it go? Yeah, see, like Amber took damage. Like Amber didn't take 0 damage from that. That's where she was by herself, trying to... Boom. Yeah, she was kind of by herself, I guess. You know, there's an interesting metagame thing you can do here I'd never considered. Oh, wait, they multiply. I forgot they multiply. Hannah, go and take care of these. Yeah, I'd kind of forgotten they multiplied. I was gonna say, there's an interesting metagame thing you can do here where, like, because when you finish one of these, you get a, ooh, look, a noon. Not seen a noon yet. We're probably not gonna today. I apologize for anyone that is sad about that, but we are probably not gonna see one today. If that upsets you, well, remember I have a mission to end the day without anyone panicking. Sorry doing badly here, it's not the end of the world. Still gets a decent amount of XP. Which is, again, what we're kind of here for. Why have you guys not finished these things off? Hannah, you get to actually do a job for once. Mostly because so much faster. Yeah, look, so like now, when she kills him, like 10%, and it'll almost finish it. Bada bing, bada boom. We really need more information on what this is. Still not a fan of that. You know, we'll send someone in here. It's not like... it's not like, you know... it can go particularly badly. These ones are really annoying because they take so long. I suppose, like, at the beginning of the game, these were, like, the entire source of Encapsulum, but, like, they take so long to do stuff with. When it's bad, it lowers. Thanks. Thanks, game. When the sky is blue, thing happens. Is what that may as well have said. That literally may as well say, when the sky is blue. It usually won't rain. We're gonna send... no, we're not. Yeah, we are. We're gonna rain here. I might regret this, but... and then I think that's it. That's the end of the day, right? Yeah. Because otherwise we're getting a noon thing, and I don't really want to have to deal with that today. I'd quite like for this to go smoothly, and for me to... I was about to say, for me to not have to break my 2 restart rule, but we did break that rule technically, I guess. In my head, we didn't break it because, you know, we only broke it because... bullshit from the game. I don't. Once we got the weapon thing from this, we probably never ever do this again. It's a bit of a pain in the ass. Did we actually read the end of the abnormality record on this? We did. I remember reading the sentence. There is no choice but to wait after almost being into free world. We did, but what we didn't read the end of is the Thanos one over there, the King of Greed. I think we got to here, right? Yeah. Someone's diary. Many people have secretly wished for a hero. They say there was once something called soul therapy. What does it feel like to have an ill soul? We are all healthy, but maybe all of this is tragic illusion. Once there were people who tried to change the world. We all remember them. We remember how they met their downfall. Desires. I know of desires that ruin all things. We no longer believe in something, nor do we entertain a hope for a miracle. We don't think too much about why they've changed, and we don't blame them, for we have realized that endless desire brings despair. I sometimes feel a terrible dejection, but I do not know where the pain comes from. Many people have secretly wished for a hero. Deep is the sorrow of the world, greed deeper still than agony. Sadness says, be gone, pass away, but greed seeks eternity, seeks deep eternity. Huh. Interesting. Huh, that's cool. You know, in hindsight, I understand why they gave the in Limbus I understand why they gave Don Quixote the other magical girl, because it's makes way more sense. This one looks more in the, and like they keep using the word hero, which is like the name of the song. I don't know if that's a coincidence. Probably is. Might not be though. Own Project Moon, but like the whole eternity thing and like those kind of things, that would make more sense. I kind of wish we'd got King of Greed Don Quixote instead. Although I suppose there is always her next Valpurgis Nacht ID. I do not like this. I don't like now knowing what this. I don't use this ID in Limbus, the one that's based off of this thing. But it makes me like it less in hindsight. An abnormality whose brain is imbued with rage, screams, and malicious cries. There is a wound on his forehead that never seems to heal. He hates everyone and everything. He wears a straitjacket, but is as free as any man. No amounts of chains and restraints is enough to prevent him from committing violence. He always had to wear a straitjacket. Some say he was a death row inmate from a federal prison. The researchers were always cautious around him. They felt the straitjacket couldn't contain him. The researchers wanted to study a murderer's brain to prove that innate evil existed. It was difficult to determine who was worse, a man who murdered the innocent with no remorse, or the researchers who wanted to open up his brain to satiate their curiosity. I'd say definitely one. I'd definitely say it's the guy who kills innocents with no remorse. Like, it's 100% not just the researchers. And like, they're bad. Sure, they're bad, but like, what? A wide range of medicine and chemicals were injected into him. Some were used for the sake of humanity's future, while others were for new medical techniques. They all had the potential of changing the world. The researchers were getting more and more excited, although they didn't openly express so. It was almost palpable. They said they found a cure, but they never said what was cured. The prisoner spoke less and less, his aggressiveness suppressed, but at the same time, he lost himself. After an extensive review, he was permitted to have the straitjacket removed. It feels like my head is turning to metal. Sometimes I hear creaks in my head. As the days passed, he began inflicting self-harm. He would continuously hit his head on the wall or hard surfaces. He insisted on checking if his head was really turning to metal. And then one day, they decided to leave him, with the hope that he would stop once he was wounded. However, even with blood pouring down his face, he wouldn't stop until the wound was so deep the whites of his skull were peeking through. He had to wear the straitjacket again, but he was no longer feared or monitored as before. A researcher died. It would have been difficult to identify him without his ID card, as his head was violently crushed. Lack of security meant the door was often left unlocked or unattended. The prisoner that everyone believed to be confined was moving around on his knees. My head turning into metal, my folds in my brain being flattened. He kept repeating strange words, and the final procedure was quickly put into place. Treatment was halted, and he was dissected so his brain could be used for research. How do I know? I sedated him myself. He kept muttering the same nonsense until the end. Ends begins. Ends begins. End. That's been one of my least favorites. He's basically just a crazy murderer whose head turned metal because they injected him with loads of stuff. Yeah. I mean, he's marginally above, actually, I guess, the weird Santa Claus thing. Interesting. Anyway, let's go. That! Complete the mission. Buffy leveled up, apparently. Prudence leveled up. We got Summer leveled up. Nicole leveled up. Oh, Nicole got a lot of fortitude increases. Holy crap, I wasn't expecting that much. Zori's Prudence, it reckons, went down, but it didn't. His Justice actually increased a lot of stats in his Justice, but obviously not enough to get level 3. It reckons Amber's Justice went down, but it obviously didn't. Prudence. See, some of these, it's like, it reckons they went up. I mean, obviously, like Alfie here, he got a lot of SP, so his probably did actually go up. Whereas like Hunter here, it's probably just something to do with the stats. Yumi Ace Fortune actually went up. Oh, Narray actually went up to level 3. Oh, nice. Huh. You know, that went surprisingly well. I guess not every day has to go terribly badly, does it? Some days do just have to go okay. So yeah. Sorry that one was a bit shorter, but... Well, I say sorry. It's better when they're shorter. Well, it's better for the management when it goes better. Probably less entertaining. Anyway, have a nice day. Or evening. I upload these in an evening now. Anyway, bye.